Why bad habits form more easily than good ones. Stop trying to eliminate bad habits. The golden secret to helping your child build good habits. Dear parents, habits are the building blocks of your child's character. Every parent hopes their child will develop good habits and eliminate unhelpful ones, striving towards self-improvement. Yet, this journey is often far from easy. Have you ever wondered why, uninvited, bad habits seem to take root more easily than the positive seeds we work so hard to plant? Today, we'll explore the mysteries behind how habits form in children. We'll cover the following key points. First, why bad habits seem to creep into our children's lives more easily than good ones. Next, we'll uncover the mechanism behind habit formation. What causes a repeated action to become second nature? Then, we'll take a fresh perspective. Instead of trying to eliminate bad habits, is there a more effective and gentle alternative? And finally, how can parents become wise companions, helping children build sustainable, beneficial habits? Let's embark on this fascinating journey together. Habits. From simple actions to automatic reflexes. Have you noticed that our brains, especially those of children, are truly remarkable machines? They can turn repeated daily actions into habits, allowing us to perform many tasks with little or no conscious thought. Consider driving a car, playing a piece of music, or speaking a new language. These may seem complex at first, but with enough practice, they become almost automatic. That's the power of habit formation. Thanks to this ability, humans can master complex skills and achieve remarkable accomplishments. However, there's a paradox. This incredible capacity to form habits can also lead to challenges, for both adults and children. Why? Because the habits that form most easily and naturally often aren't the ones that bring lasting health or happiness. For example, a child may learn to stay away from fire after being burned just once, yet needs months of patient reminders and support to establish a nightly toothbrushing routine. For adults, it's often easier to grab fast food than prepare a nutritious meal. Staying up late to watch an engaging movie often beats going to bed on time. Habits like procrastination or impulsive spending form quickly, while saving money, investing wisely, or working proactively demand prolonged training and are easily disrupted. The irresistible appeal of instant rewards. So, why are unhealthy habits so attractive and easy to form? Many might quickly blame laziness or lack of discipline. But neuroscience tells a deeper story. The real reason lies in the fact that bad habits usually offer immediate reinforcement. As soon as we act, our brain receives a reward, perhaps a pleasant feeling, a sense of relief, or a moment of satisfaction. Let's revisit some earlier examples. Fast food delivers instant flavor. Staying up late scrolling on your phone brings quick relaxation. Buying something you like offers an immediate mood boost. This instant gratification is the key. On the other hand, good habits rarely offer such immediate satisfaction. They require time and consistency before benefits appear. Exercising regularly might take weeks or months to show physical changes. The advantages of reading or learning a new skill don't reveal themselves overnight. To our brains, the speed of a reward often matters more than its long-term value. That's why forming good habits can be difficult, not due to a lack of willpower, but because our biology naturally favors actions that provide quick emotional, physical, or social rewards. This is an ancient principle embedded in our survival instincts, predating even the existence of humans. Creating shortcuts for good habits, the art of instant reinforcement. But don't worry, parents can leverage this very principle of instant reinforcement to help children build healthy habits. If we rely solely on instinct, the delayed benefits of good habits may cause children to give up. Instead, we need to intentionally create immediate rewards for the good behaviors we want them to develop. For example, take exercise. Rather than only talking about long-term health benefits, make the workout enjoyable in the moment. Choose activities your child loves: dancing, soccer, swimming, or even walking in the park. Make it fun. Join them. Invite their friends, or turn it into a game. Use a cute workout journal or an app to track their progress, no matter how small. And don't forget praise, encouragement, or small rewards when they hit milestones, like completing a full week of regular activity. These elements act as external reinforcements, giving your child's brain immediate positive feedback that helps make the behavior enjoyable and motivating. However, for long-term success, intrinsic motivation, the child's own interest and internal desire, remains essential. Parents can nurture this by talking regularly with their child, encouraging them, and visualizing the great outcomes their new habits will bring. For instance, after a workout, even if no visible muscle has formed yet, you can help your child imagine a strong, flexible, and healthy body. These positive self-talk sessions, when done consistently, become internal sources of strength, helping them stay committed. Changing the lens. Helpful instead of good. Replacing instead of fighting. Now let's explore a refreshing perspective that can completely change how parents guide their children. Instead of labeling habits as good or bad, let's view them as either helpful or wasteful. Why? Because habits, by nature, are automatic responses to certain triggers or situations. When the brain sees a behavior repeated often, it shifts that action into autopilot mode to conserve energy. This is wonderful for helpful actions. But some habits, while not inherently bad, waste time, effort, and attention. For instance, when reading a book with a parent before bed, a phone notification might cause the child to reflexively check the phone. The action itself isn't bad, but it disrupts valuable learning and bonding time. Getting the child back into focus takes additional effort. That's a wasteful habit. Trying to eliminate a habit that's already formed often requires great effort from both child and parent. And it's rarely enjoyable. Moreover, labeling a habit as bad can unintentionally create guilt or shame, emotions that may discourage rather than motivate the child. So, what's the solution? Instead of asking your child to stop an old habit, help them create a new, more helpful habit to replace it. When a new habit is more fun or beneficial, the old one fades naturally. Have open conversations with your child to identify which habits are truly helpful and which ones may be wasting their time or energy. It's crucial that the child recognizes this themselves and wants to make a change. That gives them a sense of control and removes feelings of guilt or shame. Here's a practical example. Suppose your child has a habit of snacking while watching movies at night, possibly from enjoying popcorn at the cinema. Instead of banning or scolding, you could gently suggest, "How about trying something different tonight? There's some delicious fruit yogurt in the fridge." This new action feels different, meets the same need for a snack, but is healthier. Over time, with repetition, your child may instinctively go for yogurt instead of candy. Snacking during movies isn't bad, but your child learns that eating too much sugar at night isn't helpful, and making a healthier choice is more beneficial. Patience is key. The role of time and flexibility in building new habits. Once you and your child have chosen a helpful habit to replace an old one, what kind of journey should you expect? A 2009 study by scientist Philippa Lally found that it takes, on average, 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. This means both parent and child need to be patient and understand that the beginning may feel uncomfortable. But here's some encouraging news from that same study. Missing a day or slipping back into the old habit occasionally does not ruin the entire process. In other words, if your child forgets or returns to the old habit a few times, It doesn't mean all your efforts are wasted. Don't scold or make them feel guilty. Treat each day as a fresh start. Just encourage your child to return to the new behavior. The habit will continue to strengthen as though the interruption never happened. Your flexibility and patience are the greatest support your child can receive during this journey. Dear parents, habit formation is a process that requires understanding, patience, and love. By grasping how habits work, focusing on building helpful behaviors instead of simply eliminating wasteful ones, and, most importantly, giving your child autonomy and consistent encouragement, you can help lay a strong foundation for a bright future. Wishing you and your children a joyful journey in nurturing good habits.